people who you started your life off with and what success does to them. People look at you strange saying you changed, like you worked that hard to stay the same. Like you're doing all this for a reason. And what happens most of the time, people change. People change around you because they start treating you different because of your success. So you are changing. You don't change who you are, the core of who you are, the things you believe, the things you love, and the things you die for, and your principles. You don't change that, but you're going to change who you are. You're going to change. You can't do the same things that you can't hang on the corner. Some people may not be comfortable with that. And then it deals with the other side of success, how people look at you when you're successful. Media medals, people sue you, settle. Every step you take, they remind you get. So no matter how far you are, you still have that stigma on you of where you come from when you walk inside the door. Even if you have a tuxedo on, it's like, oh yeah, that's the guy who used to be this and did that. Most kings get their head cut off. I mean, in war, battle, and in life, at the end of the day, you've achieved everything you want. You've made it to the top of the throne, and at the end of the day, you just get your head cut off. That meant most to me, and always, coming up, I always believed in the way you live your life, you affect the outcome of your life, calm and everything. So I just will want to be remembered as a very honest and straight up guy. I'm pretty much a mirror. If someone's cool with me, like energies attract, right? You give off energy, you get that energy back. So just a person that was of the utmost integrity, honest, very hardworking, and someone who really cared about the culture. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm pushing everyone for. Because this thing right here, this music thing, is a thing that I don't think everyone figured into the equation, right? Because, you have projects and you have, certain people sectioned off in certain areas, and you have better schools here and worse schools here. And, this whole thing was like a chessboard again. This whole thing was set out a certain way. And then rap music came and it turned everything around. It just threw every equation that was factored in already. It just threw that thing for a loop. So I have a responsibility to the culture as well. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. That's life. Everything is life. It happens for you. Everything is for your greatest good. No matter what it looks like. They say you want to make God laugh, tell them your plans, right? You can't control the future. You can control it up to some point. You can't control what others do. You can't control anything. Someone can run a red light and that's the end of everything. You only can control what you can control. So things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Now, I've been taught everything but emotional intelligence. That's not what you're taught as a young man growing up in projects. You're taught to survive.
Absolutely.
Not getting stuck on a specific thing. It's whatever works for whatever situation at the perfect time. The idea really is to create these things and these foundations that you can pass on to the next generation, so we can get those opportunities that we spoke of earlier that we didn't get, earlier, and they can build and take it even further.